Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading, Taurus. Let's see what's your reading about. What do we have? We have the Lovers. Taurus, for you, which is crossed by the Empress. There is something, you're very passionate about, Taurus. Okay, and you've also something, you've got an opportunity to follow something, to start something which really, calls out to you. It says that, this is one thing I would love to do. I would love to try. I would love to walk this road, because you have this, you feel very nurtured, being on this path, doing this activity, being with this person, whatever it is something which really nurtures you a lot. And that's what, you have been, that is the core of your reading. Whenever you watch this reading, Taurus, it's like, this is something I would want to do, because I really feel very nice being on this path, whatever it is. This is a long held wish. You've been holding on to this wish for a very long time, Taurus. Being on this journey, being with this person, doing this activity. But and this has been something you've been nurturing also for a very long time. This reading gives me that sense of you holding on to this for a really long period of time, and also very, hopeful and expectant that one day, this thing will come into my life. This is something I will do at some point in time in my life. It is something you've held on to with the knowledge, with the inner knowing that the time will come for this, because this is something which, like I said, nurtures you. It's like it's food for you, for your soul, your body, your mind, your emotions, your thoughts. Everything feels nurtured, when you think of this wish of yours. Okay, what's crowning you? Page of Cups. It's like, it's really, it kind of impacts you emotionally more than anything else. Every time you think about this, it impacts you, it impacts your mood, it impacts your emotions. You could feel a little, some kind of swing in emotions, because like I said, you've been holding on to this for a very long time. Maybe, I think, it has not really happened yet. Your wish hasn't been fulfilled, or not to the level you wanted it to. And that whatever is incomplete, whatever hasn't yet happened, is something, you're just waiting for that time where, all of it will get fulfilled, all of it will, come your way. It's all going to work out, for you. So I think a little bit is pending, and every time you think about that, it kind of, you feel a little overwhelmed, you feel a little moody, right? And confused with respect to what you can do. You know, I just get a feeling, Taurus, that you know what you want to do, but for some reason the doubts get the better of you, the confusion gets the better of you. You probably delay it, you postpone it. You get lost in your own thoughts, you get lost in, other factors connected with this. I mean, you keep, there's something which keeps spinning around this and holds it in place and does not let it grow. They are your own thoughts, your own different perspectives to this situation, which just confuse the entire thing. It wraps it up in whole lot of yarn, and then it gets entangled, and then it gets messy, and then it gets, it just lies buried in that ball of yarn, that yarn of doubt, that yarn of a little bit of pessimism, the yarn of a little bit of mood fluctuations, and then you leave it at that. So there is the potential for it to work out, but for some reason you're not able to proceed with this. We don't have any pentacles, we don't have any movement cards in your spread so far. So I do feel that that movement is lacking towards fulfilling this wish for yourself. So it's definitely something from your past, Taurus. It's a past connection which I feel, you're not quite over. It is lingering. It has not reached, it's not reached any conclusion. I mean, it's not that you are free of it, or you have experienced it fully. It's like in between. You were in that phase when, and then things got disconnected from this person, and since then it has been lingering. So it's not over. Like I said, it's a long held dream, so it could be going back really, really long. So you got a little experience, a little taste of this relationship, but then whatever happened in the in the after that, it just did not get a conclusion. And I think that lingering thing is with you, Taurus, and you're just wondering how you can at least conclude this episode for yourself. Either go through the entire relationship or at least give it an end, but whatever it is, it's lingering, and I think it's really bothering you emotionally. It's really taking a toll on you. See, you would like to give it a conclusion with the World card over here. You would want to at least have some closure. Are you in the relationship? Are you out of the relationship? Because at least either of these will give you that finality, right? That yeah, this is what it is, but that is not coming, and that is exactly what you're looking at. That let it be this way or that way, but at least let it be one thing for sure. That surety isn't there. See, you've got yet another cup card, which is Four of Cups. See, there is an opportunity you can do with with respect to this. It's not completely hopeless, Taurus, but you need to be aware of that opportunity. And if you are aware of the opportunity, you need to do you need to take some steps, some actions with respect to this, rather than just feel that I can do nothing about it. You can do something about it, but you get so emotionally overwhelmed, Taurus, that it kind of you just get swept. You get the emotions just sweep and they just take you in their flow, and then you feel a little helpless. You give in emotionally a lot, and kind of fail to see the practical approach with respect to this. What's the outcome? See, there is this a possibility of a resolution with this other person. That is definitely there, but you need to take the required steps, Taurus. Then only will you get that final conclusion. Which way is it? Is it going to end? Is it going to grow from here? So why is Taurus not able to take any steps? Because you see, you got so many cards of emotions, but why are you not able to do something about it? Eight of Pentacles. Are you focusing too much time and attention on small details with respect to this? You keep analyzing it, you keep picking it, and you're wondering that what if this happens, what if this happens, this can happen, that can happen. Doing too much in your head with respect to this. You're like kind of picking things, that this can happen, then this can happen, then this can happen, then this can happen, which really wears you out. And I think it's like maybe you're talking to too many people also with respect to this, and then you get so many perspectives in regard to this relationship, that again also could confuse you. So that is why you feel that if you that so many people are giving you different advice, plus your own input does not take you to a conclusive thing. Even the people you're sharing this with, probably each of them has their own perspective. Then you again get a little confused. What is it that you need to do? Okay, so I think there is a lot of confusion with respect to what you should do. um, and it's like getting too much into the smaller picture. You need to see the larger picture, Taurus. Don't get into small details, because these are things you're creating for yourself. It's not necessary that it's going to happen. This is your own perspective. This is the perspective of people you talk to, but what about the perspective of the person concerned, right? So let's see what guidance we can give you. What guidance can we give, Taurus? Seven of Swords. Be honest with yourself. You're running away from something, Taurus. You don't want to look at something. There is something about it which is suppressed. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to admit it. And that is what is not letting you take that decision. It's like I said, there is nothing which you can't do anything about. Every situation in the world, for every human being, we all can do something about it. As long as we acknowledge everything with respect to it. Here you're not acknowledging a lot of things about this relationship to yourself, Taurus, and that is what is holding you back. That is why you're not able to get an answer for yourself. That is what holds you back from connecting with the person and seeing, what the whole situation is. Your own fears, your own, uh, uh, inability to look at everything with respect to this is holding you back. Let's see. Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. This is your like advice and guidance. You will need to choose to do something which you feel good about, you feel worthy. Like, I just feel that this relationship means a lot to you. If it means a lot to you, why you're not doing your very best with respect to this relationship, something which really matters so much to you? Why is that you are not doing something about it when you can do something about it? Like I said, nothing is hopeless in the world. Everything can be dealt with, everything can be worked on. You have your own fears, a Taurus, which you are not wanting to look at. But unless you get started with it, you will not get a response from the other side, and you will not know how it's going to go. Okay. But with the outcome card here, the tarot is saying that there is a very strong possibility. In fact, 100% it assures you that the other person will also reach out to you or reciprocate. If you start it. Okay. And if for those of you where somebody has got in touch with you and you are holding back, you do need to reconnect with them to see what the whole thing is, so that with the world card, at least you get some conclusion what is happening in your life, and no area of it is just going by just like that, uncontrolled, right? So it would be a good idea just to get a little more focus on with respect to this. It's an integral part of your life, so don't leave any aspects of your life open ended and lingering. It'll just carry on to the next lifetime. Go for it. See, this is what the guidance is. Just go for it. You will get to know what needs to be done and how it is going to pan out. You will get your answer. You will know which direction to go in. It'll give you peace of mind. So much time and energy which you are spending, just going over it again and again without doing anything. It's a lot of energy wasted, Taurus. So just go for it and cut down on that wastage, and then you will know, how to proceed with this and how it's going to shape your life and what you need to do, etc., etc. With that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.